to show you a high X build that I use, and it is pretty risky. I noticed that Nothing But Skills had his out there, and he was saying, yeah, he's using the skilled chess piece, so then that way it brings back his, skills back quickly and all that, And you can go that way because that was the beginning. That's how we used to run it. We were running, tactician in this sort of way, but the damage output is what I was looking at. I was looking at greater output of damage, and there is a lot of risk involved because, as you can see, the chess piece is glass cannon, 25% amplified. I get 50 coming at me, but if I can keep the targets away from me with my seeker or seekers and the turret, I actually do rather well. So I kind of live dangerously in doing that. So the damage output here, if you look at it, is going to be 5 million on the big seeker, and it actually, you could send it to where you want it to go, or you could throw it out and it'll go to the nearest target. So that's actually pretty cool. Yes, cooldown 17 seconds, and then right here, base damage for the turret is 4 million. Now remember, coupled with the talent, glass cannon, and then also the increased skills from tech support. So I'm getting 25% here, and this is amplified by 25%. So you can imagine the damage output is going to be coming from this one big seeker and the turret as itself. So I get 10, and then of course, using the waveform, it's going to already boost that damage. So you can see, like later on, you'll see the damage go lower or go higher. So that's depending on the waveform and how it goes, and then you can add more damage by using your capacitor, or you can switch to the test subject or any other gun that's going to have in sync on it. So I like this one because it's going to have the 20% instead of the 15%. So I'll take the 20% here. That way I'm getting more increased weapon damage and skill damage to my build. But I'm using 2 Grupo Sombra, and I'm getting critical hit damage and the extra explosives that I need that go along with the China Light chess piece. So you get 10% skill haste, and then skill damage with the wyvern chest piece, or backpack, excuse me. So these things are one thing you got to look at it having. Now this one I do include some armor regen because the damage I take, or I'm getting shot at, I want to be able to have some kind of armor regen. So 4,000, hey, that's not bad. Usually I think it's about 12,000. I try to get 20,000, and I at least try to get some armor on kill. Now that's something I can change here, but if you think about it, you look at it, I'm using 12% skill haste, and I don't have no armor on kill mod here. So this one is straight up risky damage, but willing to put out the maximum that I can. And then with all that skill haste, I'm only pushing 102, which is still not bad. So even if I took some off and I went ahead and put some armor on kill, I'm not going to lose too much time frame on this. It'd be from 9 seconds to like 9.8 seconds or something like that, or 10 seconds. Let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and just take this off. Let's see the change. 9.8, see? So difference of 0.6 seconds. So I can actually live with that. I can put a different mod on here so that way I have some armor on kill on this guy, because this comes in handy when you're taking out targets. So I'm going to get 18,000 in return, just in case I'm getting shot at. I got 90% skill haste, which isn't too bad, and so this will compensate and help the build. Now the other way to do it, is you could change out this backpack but have the same combination China Light and Grupo Sombra. And in here, if anything I could recommend, I gotta see if I have one in here. I can't remember if I set it up on this character or my other character, but I would use a Bellstone, because my other character, he's got that Bellstone where it's set up, it has armor regen and then skill damage, and it actually has tech support on it. And so you're getting a little bit more armor regen. Yeah, you lose that tier 6 setup, but all you have to do is change the gun, put a TDI card, and that's going to give you that extra skill tier. So let's just do an example. If I was to put a blue in there, which is a Bellstone, okay, now you look at my damage, it did go down, okay, instead of 4 million, it's 3 million. Instead of 5, it's 4.2. Now if you take the TDI card in consideration, let's say we'll use this one. I wish it had InSync, but I can always change it. For right now it's kind of using Finisher. So you put that on, take a look at it, back to tier 6, a little bit less damage, you know, because you're losing that 10%. I'm losing 20%. 10% that's going to be on the backpack itself, plus 10% coming from Wyvern. Okay, and then was that 4.6? Okay, but I'm just using this one for example, and there is no skill damage on it whatsoever. See, so doing it that way, that's another way. Good survivability. Only thing is you would have to change that chest piece. And let's say you had another one. I don't know if there's another China light in here that I have it on. But yeah, no, you would need another. I would need another China light with at least having, you know, kinetic momentum on it, because that kind of helps you survive. You're not taking a whole lot of damage, but you're getting some increase. Which here you see it's only 15 stacks, which is 15%. So, but totally up to you. Just want to make sure you guys seen this and wanted to give this information out. So if you want a high damage output on explosives, you know, this is the road to go. You know, and if anything, you want to take less risks, just switch out the talent on the chest piece here. This one I can actually change it and put kinetic momentum on it, and then you know, I can have a little bit more survivability. And the return of the skills, I mean, hey, you're gonna still have the same time frame whenever you're doing something like this. You know, how many seconds, because, you know, 1/10 of a second is not much. You know, just waiting a little bit longer is not going to, you know, kill you. Basically, if your other skill is working and you got your guns, you're good to go. And here, same thing. I wouldn't use the small ones because they just go everywhere. They're not like Division 1 where they actually go to the target. You know, to each target. These things just have a mind of their own. That's why I like using the Big Mama Jamma. The Big Mama Jamma, she goes out there and she does, you know, she takes care of the business, you know, so that's why I use that one. So, but okay, hope you guys like this information. Hope you got to see that pretty clearly, and I do thank you for your time, and have a good one. See you on the next one.